What if you could have an entire Wall Street analysis team in your pocket? A risk manager and a top-tier analyst, all working for you 24/7. For years, that's been the stuff of science fiction. But today, we're looking at an AI that has just crossed a new line of intelligence. It's not just another chatbot. It's a system that is fundamentally changing the landscape of finance and accounting. You might have heard whispers of something called the Alpha Engine. While that's not its official name, the technology it refers to is very real. And it comes from a company called Abacus.AI. The product is called DeepAgent, and it's a revolutionary step forward that is putting the power of institutional-grade financial analysis into the hands of everyone. Today, we're going deep on who Abacus.AI is, what they've built, how DeepAgent is about to transform finance, and what this means for the future of jobs in the entire sector. Stick around because this changes everything. So who is the company behind this revolution? Abacus.AI isn't some fly-by-night startup. Founded in 2019 and originally known as RealityEngines.ai, this San Francisco-based firm has been on a mission to build the world's first AI super assistant. And when you look at the team, you start to understand why they're succeeding. The CEO, Bindu Reddy, is a former general manager at Amazon Web Services, AWS, where she literally created and launched Amazon Personalize and Amazon Forecast. Before that, she was head of product for Google Apps. The CTO, Arvind Sundararajan, was a senior technical lead at Uber's autonomous vehicles division and a key player on Google's AdSense and Gmail teams. And their VP of Machine Learning, Siddhartha Naidu, is a co-founder of Google BigQuery. This is a team of absolute titans who have shipped world-changing products at the biggest tech companies on the planet. This powerhouse team is backed by some of the most legendary names in Silicon Valley, including Eric Schmidt, the former CEO of Google, and investors like Index Ventures, Khosla Ventures, and Tiger Global, who are heavyweight titans. With over $90 million in funding, they have the resources and the vision to build the future of AI. Before they unleashed DeepAgent on the world of finance, Abacus.ai had already established a powerful ecosystem. Their chat LLM product is a multimodal AI assistant that has been shown to boost individual productivity by up to 75%. For larger companies, their Abacus Enterprise platform allows organizations to build their own custom AI systems. Their tools are already being used by thousands of companies, including dozens of Fortune 500s. Their core product, the general-purpose DeepAgent, is an AI that can perform a huge range of complex tasks, from building websites and creating presentations to automating workflows. This isn't just a company that's good at making demos. It's a company that has consistently built and deployed production-grade AI that delivers real-world results. That's the foundation upon which this new financial revolution is built. This brings us to the main event, the finance vertical of DeepAgent. This is what the AI Revolution channel called the AI that took over finance. It's not just a tool, it's a comprehensive financial analysis team condensed into a single AI system. It combines the roles of analyst, a quant desk, a macro strategist, an options trader, and a risk manager. So how does it work? This is the truly groundbreaking part. DeepAgent operates on a transparent chain of thought process. It shows you its work. It gathers data from real, credible sources like CNBC, and investing.com performs both fundamental and technical analysis and then clearly explains the logic behind its conclusions. It can perform a deep analysis of crypto assets, run intelligent stock screens across the entire market, and conduct macro research to generate concrete investment ideas. So macro research is economy-level analysis, the whole economy. It even has a dedicated option trader mode that creates tailored strategies based on your personal risk tolerance. Why? Because trading options is risky. For your own portfolio, it acts as an AI analyst, monitoring your holdings to highlight risk concentrations and performance drivers. Want a deep dive on a single company? The stock investor mode generates a full 90-day forward-looking thesis. It behaves like a real portfolio manager, asking you clarifying questions about your investment horizon and risk appetite before delivering a professional-grade HTML report, complete with an executive summary and a deep dive analysis. This is the democratization of financial intelligence. And by the way, I've never talked about this before, but part of my job is raising money, and I have worked extensively with Wall Street firms for over 20 years now. And what they describe here is the real deal. It's exactly how Wall Street firms work. And what they're saying is this becomes a personal service for you at the level of sophistication of a Wall Street firm. That is a complete mind-blowing game changer. The impact of this kind of technology is already being felt. A recent Thomson Reuters report shows that the number of accounting and tax firms using generative AI more than doubled in the last year alone, jumping from 8% to 21%. So very interesting that the vast majority of these firms are still not using AI. But this isn't just about big firms. This is about a fundamental shift in how finance is done. Tools like DeepAgent are moving us from a world of reactive decision-making to proactive strategy. Instead of just analyzing what has already happened, we can now generate structured insights about what might happen next. By the way, this is exactly what Warren Buffett has spent his life doing, just to give you an idea. Research from Stanford shows that accountants using AI are already supporting more clients, closing their monthly books 7.5 days faster and spending 8.5% less time on tedious routine processing. They're also producing reports with 12% more detail and granularity. Think about what this means. A junior analyst at a Wall Street firm can now perform research that was once the domain of a seasoned veteran. An individual investor can access the same quality of research as a billion-dollar hedge fund. Folks, if you want to make money in the markets, this is it. A small business can utilize enterprise-grade financial forecasting and risk management. By the way, you still have to use your own judgment. Quick disclaimer, use of this is on you. I'm not formally recommending it. I'm just telling you how amazing it seems. This isn't an incremental improvement. It's a paradigm shift. And truly it is. So now the big question, will this AI take your job? This is the question on everyone's mind. The World Economic Forum, which meets in Davos once a year and is maybe the premier global economic forecaster, often wrong like all economists, but often right, did predict that accounting and bookkeeping would be one of the fastest declining job categories. I don't think that's quite there yet, but in 5 years, yes. And in surveys, nearly half of all tax professionals see AI as a threat to their jobs. Well, yeah, the tax code is very straightforward. So after an AI absorbs it, it should be able to do your taxes flawlessly. But the reality is far more nuanced, which is the typical case. The consensus from researchers at places like Stanford and industry experts is that AI is here to augment, not replace. It's taking over the boring stuff, the repetitive data entry, the transaction classifications, the reconciliations. This frees up human professionals to focus on what they do best: strategic planning, complex analysis, and client relationships. The human touch, empathy, judgment, and ethical oversight is more valuable than ever. And as you know, I've told you for 2 years now to focus on jobs that require the human touch. I agree that some jobs are not going to be automated for another 3 to 5 years. But then, yes, they are. Why? Because AI is exponentially improving now. Senior accountants, for example, see the biggest performance gains because they know when to trust the AI and when to override it. The crucial skill is no longer just about knowing the rules, it's about knowing how to collaborate with an incredibly powerful AI. And everybody is saying this. The people that fully adopt and invest in AI will thrive. The people who don't will be eliminated. The fastest growing skill to have between now and 2030 is proficiency with AI and big data. The question is no longer will an AI replace you, at least till 2030, but will a person using an AI replace you? The answer to that is almost certainly yes. We're at the dawn of a new era. Abacus.AI's DeepAgent is a powerful signal of what's to come. The complete democratization of financial intelligence. For decades, the most powerful analytical tools were locked away inside the biggest financial firms. Today, they are being made available to everyone. This is more than just a new piece of software. It's a force multiplier for human intellect. Whether you're an investor trying to navigate the markets, an accountant looking to provide more value to your clients, or a business owner trying to make smarter decisions, this technology will change the way you work. The future of finance belongs to those who embrace these tools and learn to master them. What are your thoughts on this? Is this the future of finance? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this valuable, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives. And thanks for watching, and please support us on Patreon. Your small dollar financial support makes a big difference to this channel. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time. Take care.